Hello computer noobs, geeks and everything in between. Today I've got my third jailbreak video for you. So the first tweak is here on the springboard, and it's quite a minor tweak, but it is very good. And it's a sub for the folders. So as you can see, I haven't got any folders on my springboard anymore. Everything used to be in folders, but now I haven't got that. I have got this tweak called Apex 2. Have your app icons, and you can just put anything you want behind them. So if I swipe up here, you can see the add button, and I can choose any one of these. So I press that. It's a shopping one, and now it's behind there. So then the app isn't on your springboard anymore. It is just behind this. There isn't a copy of it. So if I could go into the settings for this. There isn't much settings, as the configuration. You can just sort of change up how you want to see it and how you want it to look. So that is a gorgeous tweak that I find very useful. So that's what we've got for today is MovieBox 3. This is honestly the best tweak I have found for streaming movies. I mean, there's a lot of them online as well. But with this one, there is just a seemingly endless range of movies, new movies and old movies, and also TV shows and music videos. So you can get this without jailbreak, but it seems to be a problem with streaming a lot of the movies. You can get a VPN, which will help fix this, but I think that just seems like a lot of work. But if you get the one on Cydia, then you don't have to do any of that. If you have an Apple TV, then you can stream the movie straight to the Apple TV, and it will just display it on there, which is another great feature. So the third one we've got for you today is Flex, or Flex 2. If I open this and I go into here, you can view all the apps you've got installed, or you can view all the popular patches for each application. And in Flex, what it is if you go to, let's say for example we go to the App Store, you can just see that it's got all of these different patches that tweak a specific app which you may not be able to do in Cydia. So for example in Snapchat, you can have unlimited rows as you type, you can send for unlimited times. So there's just all of this good stuff that you can do there. And if you don't want to just view the ones with the apps you've got installed, you can just go to popular, and that does show every single app, even if you haven't got it. So if you think, oh, that would be good, you can install that app and then get this patch. So next one we've got is BytaFont 2, which kind of does as it explains, as it says, I guess. You go into swap mode, and you download different fonts. I haven't got one enabled at the moment. I used to have one called Zuboy 8, but you can just change the system-wide font, or if you go to advanced, you can change all the different types, so you can have that how you want. So now we're going to go into my settings, and we'll go through the tweaks I've got in here. The first we're going to look at Cistem Aperio, and this just creates a blur as you bring up the control center, which I think should be there anyway. Mine, I've got the dark theme, so it just sort of blackens out the screen, but you can see it blur out as I lift that up. So we've then got TinyBar, so we're now going to go down to these bottom 5. So TinyBar. TinyBar just takes the quite intrusive notification bar that comes up at the top and turns it into, well, a tiny bar. It just displays it on your status bar at the top here. If I press test, you can see this. You can change the time that it's there for, what it shows, so you can show icons, show title, you can have it scroll to end, or you can have it just stick there. So you've got all these settings you can change here to make it how you want it. You then got TypeStatus, which just puts, it gives you a notification when someone on iMessage is typing, and if they've got read receipts on, then you can have it set so it shows when they've read it too. I'll show you that there. Now this goes in your status bar, whether you've got TinyBar or not. That's just how it is. That's not TinyBar that's affecting that. It does just show up there. So you can see, type in, and you've got all these settings you can have here. You can change how long you have it for. So I've got mine for 5 seconds. I think 5 seconds is default, which seems like a good time. You then got Uniformity or Uniformity 2, in which you can change how the CC looks like. For example, with my background on my control center, the default color of the toggles didn't fit at all because you could barely see them. So I just changed the tint colors, things like that, so you can see. So I could see all the different toggles easily. Then got VirtualHome, and this is pretty a simple tweak. Instead of having to actually hold in the home button or press in the home button, you can just simply tap it like this, and it will just take you back to a home screen like actually pressing it would. Now this is good because it can increase the lifetime of the home button, as overuse could break it. Now with this tapping, it's absolutely fine. So you can change what double tap does and what single tap does. I've got mine of multitask because that's what the iOS default is. But you can change it to do a lot of stuff, and the same with the single tap and short hold, and tap and short hold. So we then got WinterBoard finally, and WinterBoard is honestly the most customizable tweak you will see. You can just change the whole system, downloading different sort of themes for your whole system, and you can change this. The current one I've got is, as you can see on my icons, are different. Like the one I've got is Veexillum, and I've currently got it set for nearly everything. I haven't got it set for Control Center because I didn't like how the toggles looked, but you can have that, and you can download loads, endless different ones in Cydia, and just label them in WinterBoard. So that has been today's video. Thank you very much for watching.